Hello, everyone. It is B with the B Code, and welcome back to my channel. As usual, first of all, I want to say thank you to my subscribers and those who watch my videos. So, I just wanted to come on here really quick and give my opinion on a 50-50 relationship. So, there's a few ladies out here in the universe who feel that a relationship should be 50-50 and are encouraging women to go 50-50 in a relationship. Now, here's the thing, I'm just going to jump right into it. Do you? If you want to have a 50-50 relationship, by all means, if that's what makes you happy, if that's what makes you confident, if that is what makes you feel secure, if that makes you and your partner feel loved in a relationship, hey, that's perfect, do you. But let's take a look at my view of a 50-50 relationship. First of all, a 50-50 relationship to me would mean that the woman is 25% woman and 25% man. That's her 50. The man is 25% man and 25% woman. That's his 50. Of course, it equals 100. So in a 50-50 relationship, the man only has 50% say so over what happens in the house and what transpires in the relationship. Okay? That would mean he needs to wash his own clothes. They need to split the housework 50-50. They need to split taking care of the kids 50-50. They would need to split date night 50-50, and just basically everything 50-50. So it's not a relationship, it's a roommate ship. Okay? Now, like I said, if 50-50 makes you feel okay, then that's fine. However, in this day and age, men are seeking that feminine, fit, and friendly woman. Well, yeah, 25% of the time she's going to be fit and friendly and easy to be around, and the other 25% of the time she's going to be in her manhood, which means she's going to be saying, honey, it was your day to wash the dishes. How come you didn't wash the dishes? And then, women are also looking for that masculine man to take charge and be the leader and be, the provider. Well, half of the time he's going to be that man. 25% of the time he's going to be that man. And then 25% of the other time he's going to be fit, feminine, and friendly. Right? So it sounds good. Sounds like an even balance. However, as a woman, when you're looking into the eyes of your man, you want to see all man. You don't want to see 25% bitch. I mean, it is what it is. You're just going to look at it like that. And then when a man is looking at his woman, he don't want to see 25% nigga. But that's what you're going to get when you have a 50-50 relationship. So usually what a 50-50 percent relationship would look like is the man goes out and works hard to bring home the money to pay the bills and take care of all the finances, and the woman stays home to maintain the entire home, to take care of the kids, to do the grocery shopping, to do the shopping for clothes, to basically just maintain the everybody's lives, the man and the children, because that's a job in itself. However, you can't expect a woman to go out and work and then come home and take care of 100% of the house while the guy sits on the couch and he's so tired. Well, she's tired too. So what you're going to get in a 50-50 relationship where both people work is you're going to have two tired adults. You're going to have a 50% tidy home, and you're going to have 50% of the kids that's taken care of, right? So, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. If 50-50 is good for you, then good for you. However, a woman that's fit, feminine, and friendly, how much energy do you think she has after she gets herself together, gets the kids together, take them where they need to be, take care of the household, do the grocery shopping, do the washing and the ironing, bathe the children, and then go to work and then come home? I mean, it just doesn't seem like it sounds right. If you have to be in a 50-50 relationship, it means that a 50-50 financial relationship, because this is basically what we're talking about. We're not talking about the house, and we're not talking about kids. When they say 50-50 relationship, they mean finances. Okay? And then everything comes later. So, if you're doing a 50-50 financial relationship, this means that you have two adults who aren't going to have time to basically do anything. And so it works in some relationships. It works. Hey, we got to get these bills paid. But when it comes time to pay the bills, it's almost like, okay, I got my half to rent. Where's yours? Okay, here's the light bill. Here's the electric bill. Here's the gas bill. Here's the water bill. Here's the food bill. I got my half. Where's yours? Right? What happens if that person doesn't have their half of everything? What do you just do without? So if that person, say for example, you spend $200 on groceries. Well, I got my 100. Oh well, I only got 50 because I loaned my homeboy 50. So okay, well that means that I'm taking off 50, and we just gonna buy $100 worth of groceries. Okay, when that person says, "Oh, well, the rent is 500," he got his 250, and she got 200. What is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to take 50 off of that and they just pay 400? No, you can't do it like that. So it's almost like it will become a headache, because one person is always going to be stable in their employment, and one person is going to have bumps and skeets in the road. So what do you do in a 50-50? The other person doesn't have their half. Houston, you have a problem. If you have to go 50-50 in a relationship, it means you aren't ready for one. Okay, and this is one of the big problems that society has, is that they have people that are in relationships trying to do 50-50, and it turns out to be a struggle relationship, a struggle ship. And that brings tension, resentment, and bad feelings in a relationship. I mean, that's when you start arguing at each other. That's when you start cussing, fussing, and fighting. That's when he starts leaving and starts going on the hunt for a more fit, feminine, and friendly woman that'll be willing to pick up his slack when he only has half of the grocery bill, and vice versa. If the man keeps coming and he doesn't have his full house, she's gonna go looking for somebody that is more masculine and willing to pick up her slack when she only has $50 for the groceries. So the thing of it is that it's not gonna work. It sounds good, but it's only gonna work for a short amount of time. And then, like I said, in a 50-50 financial relationship, the woman is going to feel like she has just as much authority as a man. So if you are with a man and you're splitting the bills 50-50, I mean, who's the real man in the relationship? And it's not to say that just because a man is paying 100% of everything, it puts him in charge. It makes him, everybody has to bow down to him. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you want a fit, feminine, and friendly spouse, then you're going to need her to stay in that energy. She can't come out of that energy to go to work and to pay some bills. And then once the bills and things is paid and she's off from work, she's supposed to go back to this fit, feminine, and friendly female. It doesn't work like that. You're asking her to be two people. You're asking her to flip and flop her emotions. You're asking her to turn from superwoman to whatever the chick name is when she's not superwoman or Wonder Woman. You want her to turn into Wonder Woman and go out there and work, but then you want her to come back home and turn into this sweet, nice young lady as if she hasn't been out chasing and accosting bad guys. So I mean, it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. What do you want to do? And then another issue with that is that when you're doing 50-50, how do you know this man or this woman actually wants to be in this relationship with you? How do you know they're not with you or they're with you just because you're willing to do the 50-50? Because I'm telling you, some men will be okay with having, a suitable female at home. She may not be the most glamorous. She may not be the most beautiful woman on in the world, and she might not even be his choice. But the fact that she is willing to pay 50-50 and wash his drawers and cook his food, he gonna be okay with that, and she gonna think she's something special because she got this man here coming home to her, not knowing that she's just there for 50% of the finances, right? So, how do you know that this man is really interested in you? Because 9 times out of 10, it's the man that wants to go 50-50. The woman is always willing, and I don't want to say always, but the majority of the time, or I don't know what woman wouldn't want to sit home and maintain the home, maintain the kids, and take care of her husband. I mean, that's something I would be willing to do. Even though I'm a nurse, hey, I'd be like, well, I got my husband now. He can take care of me. I don't need to go out here and work. He wants me to stay home, and he wants to provide for me and provide for the kids and provide for my lifestyle. And I'm staying home. I'm saying I'm gonna walk. These dishes gonna be clean. These floors gonna be mopped. These toilets gonna be clean every single day. Food gonna be ready, prepared, hot on the stove when he gets home. His bath water is gonna be ran or whatever. His shower stuff is going. Everything's gonna be copacetic and together if I can stay home, right? But since Black women aren't really afforded this opportunity, we have to get out here and we have to work. And usually we're doing 100% of everything, right? It's only Black women that are saying you should go 50-50, and Black men, when it comes to a Black woman, 50-50. Now, I know it is what it is, okay? I have yet to see a Latino woman on here talk about she pays 50% of the fucking bills. I have yet to hear a white woman coming on here on YouTube saying that she pays 50% of the bill. If she's paying anything, it's going to be 100% or it's going to be 75-25. She's usually taking care of the Black man because a white man is not going to sit and let a woman take care of him. He's just not going to do it. I don't know many Asian women. Asian women usually get out and go work, but I mean, they're taking care of the husband and wife are taking care of extended family. They're taking care of their parents, they're helping out relatives and different things of that nature. So it's not even just a 50-50 relationship with them. They're bringing income into a family, right? So out of all the races of women, Black women are the only ones that are expected to go 50-50 in a relationship. And cook and clean and wash all the drawers and socks and all the, do all the dirty work, while the man comes home and he feels as if he's the king of the castle that he's only paying 50% of. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I've I can't even say I've ever gone 50-50. I've tried it, it didn't work. I tried it again. It ended up being more like 75-25, right? I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. If you can't take care of me and take care of my needs and take care of my kids' needs, then we can be in a relationship, but we're not going to live together. You do your 100% or 50% wherever you're at, and I'm going to do my 100% where I'm at. And that's how it's going to be, because I'm not going out here and working hard and doing what I do to earn my living and then come home and cook and clean and do everything for somebody, a grown person that's only doing 50. I'm just not going to do it. That's just me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But like I said, we can go out on the street. We can have a marvelous time. We can have a miraculous time. I'll spend a night at your house. You can spend a night at my house, but we are not living together because I'm not doing 50-50 on nothing. So I just wanted to chime in on this 50-50 relationship deal that's only coming out of the mouth of Black women and Black men. When it comes to Becky, Maria, and Ling Ling, their expectations is that they're taken care of 100%. And even it is their parents' expectations that the man that is courting or married or in a relationship with their daughter, that they are being taken care of 100%. When it comes to Maria and Becky, we're going to take Ling Ling out because, like I said, Ling Ling is working, she's working for a family, not just a husband. But when it comes to Maria and Becky, or should I say Chang and Chad, their family's expectation is that they're taking care of that woman. And their expectations is that the males in their family don't get a woman or a relationship or move in with a woman unless they can take care of them. Because this is what Maria does, and I've seen it, and I still see it today. Honey, Maria gets up, she fixes that man breakfast, she fixes that man's lunch, and she sends him on out the door. She cleans up. The house is immaculate when he comes home. She got some homemade tortillas, some refried beans. She got them tamales. What do you call that, minestrone soup prepared when that man get home. She doing the damn thing. Becky the same way. She fixes his lunch, his breakfast, his dinner when he comes home. He got his, his bland macaroni and cheese and his bland chicken. Let me stop. Let me stop because I love me some Miss Paula Deen. Anyway, white women can't cook. Anyway, so, I mean, this is the expectation. And then even with Maria and Becky's moms are saying, are you taking care of that man? It looks like he needs some meat on his bones. Are you sure you cooking some good meals for him? I overheard him in a room talking to your dad saying that, you're not fixing him lunch. Honey, that's not the way you keep a man. You better get in that kitchen and fix that man some lunch for work. Let me give you some lunch ideas for what I used to do with your father when he used to work. And Maria's mom is like, oh, no, honey. Listen, get in there and get them tortillas going and have them kids together and clean that house. What are you doing? Why are you over there at, Stephanie's house. You need to be at home taking care of your own home. They don't play that shit. The parents don't play that shit. When it comes to the man, the expectations is that he's financially supporting the entire family. When it comes to the woman, the expectations is that that house is clean, that man is taken care of, he's satisfied, them kids are taken care of, they're off to school, you're at parent teacher conferences, you're doing school activities with them kids. You are supposed to be productive and taking care of the family while he takes care of the finances. So it's only Black women that are expected to do 50-50, come home, clean the house, mop all the damn floors, clean all the toilets, wash, like I said, all the drawers and socks, while this man sits on a couch and put his 50% in, but then he want to tell everybody what to do. It don't even sound right. So in my opinion, don't listen to these Black women out here talking about 50-50. It's not natural. It's not something that's supposed to happen. If you got to pay 50-50, you might as well be on your own, pay 100, clean when you want to clean, cook when you want to cook, do what you want to do when you feel like doing it, and you don't have to share any of that with a grown person trying to just bring 50% into the house. No. Black women, we're always putting 100 while this man is putting 50. And then some women even have the audacity to think that just because you're putting in 50-50 and cleaning the house and doing everything you're supposed to do, that this man is not going to cheat. That is hogwash. Okay? That is hogwash. When it comes to Maria and Becky, they mama is saying, well, honey, he's cheating. I guess it's something you ain't doing right in the bedroom. Maybe you ought to, they blame it on the woman. And they be like, well, maybe it's just something you're not doing to satisfy your man, honey. You got to be willing to bend over backwards. That's the advice that Maria and Becky is getting from their mama. The advice that Black women are getting from their mama is, honey, you better leave that nigga. You will cheat. He only paying 50% of the bills, and he out there cheating. Now, on the other hand, if he's the sole provider of the family, then the Black mother is going to say, well, honey, I wouldn't let no other woman get my man. Don't you let these women steal your man from up under you, honey. You just go ahead, be quiet, take care of them kids, let him do what he gonna do, and don't let no woman get your money. That's what they'll say. On the other hand, if the Black man is the sole caretaker of the home. Anyway, like I said, this was just my take on the 50-50 relationship. Ladies, don't do it. If you got to do 50-50, get yourself a girlfriend, roommate, or get yourself a roommate. That way you can still do what you want to do, go where you want to go, see who you want to see, still be free while you're doing your 50%. Otherwise, do 100% by yourself. If a man can't afford to take care of you and your family or the family he's going to create, then you shouldn't be with him. Now, on the other hand, I do have some issues when it comes to a man coming into a home with a ready-made family, meaning the woman already has children. Now, that's a totally different situation. Personally, I don't feel like a man should have to come into a ready-made family and support some children that aren't his. And when I say support children that aren't his, I don't mean do nothing for the kids, but I mean when it comes time for school clothes, when it comes time for necessities that can't be passed up, that have to be bought, that is not his responsibility. Now, if he wants to take the kids out and buy some shoes every now and again, or buying some clothes every now and again at his discretion, then that's fine. I think the woman should maintain her own children financially. So if she is out there working, then her money should be going to the children that she already has. I do agree with that. Then yeah, if she already has children, then she needs to get a job or keep a job so that money can go take it to taking care of the children that aren't his, and then he can spend his money on her and on her kids at his leisure for the kids. So anyway, a lot of times it is circumstantial, but just a 50-50 relationship where you don't have no kids involved and you guys are in a relationship, no, no. But you can also do 50-50 under the guise that, maybe your man is in school and he'll be finishing, medical school, or he'll be passing his bar exam, or he'll be graduating with his PhD to get a job that he can take care of you fully. Then okay, go 50-50 until then. But 50-50 for the rest of your lives, no, no, not even. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. A lot of times it's circumstantial, but 50-50 forever, fuck no. Anyway, that's just my take on this 50-50 thing. You guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I wasn't intending on being on here that long, but I just wanted to chime in on that. So anyway, please feel free to like, subscribe, and put your comments below. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.